Yeah, you guessed it. I'm sitting on an electric motorcycle. I know. I hate them as much as you do.
See if we can turn traction control off.
Yeah, reverse. I just did it. Look at this. Jesus. Ooh. It goes forward really fast too. Yeah, you guessed it. I'm sitting on an electric motorcycle. I know. I hate them as much as you do. This is the LiveWire Alpinista. That's about all I know about it. It's got 84 horsepower and 197 foot-pounds, which is astronomical. It weighs as much as a bicycle. It's got mountain bike handlebars on it, Brembo brakes, all kinds of modes, and you can completely tune it to however you want to ride it. All that says awesome to me, except for the fact that it doesn't make any noise. We're gonna put this thing through 5 of the most grueling tests we can think of to put any motorcycle through, especially an electric one, because let's face it, I don't really have any respect for them at this point. So we're gonna see if this changes my mind. Either it does or it don't. Is it good? Is it trash? I wonder if I can do a burnout. I think we'll get started with a test ride. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm kind of scared right now. I'm going to start it. Nothing happens. Just turns the light on, and you just give it gas, and it moves, and it doesn't make any noise. That's weird. That freaks me out. But other than that, this thing makes 197 foot-pounds, and it's a very, very small bike. It's like a tiny little supermoto with an astronomical amount of power, so should be a fun ride. It's so weird how it just moves. You just give it throttle, not gas, I guess, and then it just starts moving, but there's no sound. There's no like vroom, vroom. You don't have to clutch. You don't have to do anything. It just starts moving. It's a mind f***, I'm going to be honest. Let's go. Traction control's on, everything's on. I'm gonna just be safe for a bit. Not try and blow my brains out. It's close my visor if its sound changes. All right, let's give it one little smack. Oh yeah, that is, I don't know how to describe that. That was almost angelic, I would say. Like surreal. The bike feels so smooth and light, like I don't have anything underneath me, and it made this light kind of, I don't know, sound, a hum, and I want to see the playback. I didn't see how fast I was going. I can't see past my camera on my face. Man. Oh, I can't see jack shit out of these mirrors. I don't like the mirrors. I'm not into the like hanging down off the end of the bars mirrors very much. I would change that. I'm probably going to change the handlebars. The handlebars are actually 32 millimeter mountain bike bars, basically. Which I've got lots of mountain bike bars. I've got some 32 mil high bend deities I'm going to put on this. I think it'll be pretty sick. I'd like it to be just a little bit up, just for my own bad back posture. Well, I got 91% battery on this thing. I don't have a charger for it, so I'm hoping that lasts a long time. You're supposed to get 120 miles of city riding out of a full charge. Apparently it takes 75 minutes to charge it. You plug it into 110. We do have a charger coming in the mail. This is not our bike. A good friend of ours, Tommy Donnelly, I've known him for a long time. He works for LiveWire. He's one of the dudes there, and he's been trying to get me to ride one of these electric things for a long time, and I've been shooting him down for a long time because I'm just not a fan of not hearing a motor. I've also never given it a chance, really. I've rode Surons and like that type of shit, but they're fun, but I would take a motor. But he just basically just sent us one. It was like, you know, you guys are getting one anyways, and you're gonna go ride it. So I got one, and I'm riding it. I mean, it's fun. I'm not gonna lie. I can hate on it all I want to. It doesn't have a motor, doesn't make sound, but it's ungodly powerful. I did a fucking wheelie at 55 miles an hour by just giving it a blurb of the throttle, and not generous one either. I was being real safe and cautious because I'm kind of scared of it, to be honest. It feels unreal. The technology is unreal. So I mean, I really kind of want to smack on it a little bit though. The plan with this bike is we're going to put this through a series of tests. Shannon Varsky, he is a pro Moto America 800 twin class rider. He is a Moto America Supermoto national champion. He's going to take his track bike out and set some times at podium, and then he's going to set some times on this. We're going to see how it compares to that, and then we're going to put this bike up against Jay Connor on the Indian FTR, see how it gears up against that. We're going to try and stunt ride it. I don't know, it's very powerful and it's terrifying for that. I think this is just a town assault weapon is what it is. Look at this. Ready? Oh, the traction control's back on. That shuts down the wheelies. So, sorry back there at the light, I shut things off and turned the traction control back on. So it won't let you wheelie, it shuts you down. So that's really good actually, because man, if somebody just got on this thing and whacked the throttle, they'd be smashed. Where are we turning at?
Central.
I'm gonna rip this thing a little bit. Oh my God. Woo! It brakes like a monster. Come on. I'm gonna try that again. Woo! Yeah, this thing's definitely a lot of fun. My God, the braking is ridiculous. I'm barely. It's almost like it's got to have sensors or something. Like that's got to be the engine brake. When you're coming in hot, as soon as I got on the brakes a little bit, it was engine braking so hard that the bike was just automatically gripping and slowing down, and I was barely applying any brake. I was cooking. Woo. Hey. I'm not going to rush out and become an EV fan, but this thing is f***ing fun. And I'm woo! Yeah, I'm definitely going to ride it some more. Oh my God.
All right, we just had lunch. Now it's my turn. I already rode this. I think this thing is insane. It feels insane, which I only took it like up and down Cave Creek Road. I didn't really get a good ride on it. I didn't have a helmet on either, so I didn't really want to do nothing crazy, but all right, I think that's good. Woo-wee. It's crazy. Excuse me, lady. It's hard to get used to no like vibration or like noise, really. The bike doesn't make any noise. Man, this thing's nuts. Come on, Tom. That feels so weird. The bike isn't doing anything. It's completely, like, what am I trying to say? Like, you barely feel like the bike's under you at all. It feels like you're riding. Damn, the wheels just came off the ground right there. Oh, traction control. And then you could turn all the modes off on this thing too, which is sick. And it honestly, it rides very nice and comfortable. I feel like I'm more in like a sport bike position. Like I lean forward a little bit, my feet are kind of behind me. I'm not necessarily in like a cruiser position where my hands are up. But it's not uncomfortable at all whatsoever. The brakes are insane. It feels a lot like the Nightster as far as brakes. It has the same master. Different caliper. It has an actual radial caliper, which it bites hard. It bites so hard. The back, I haven't looked at the back too much. I'm not 100% sure on what that is, but I could imagine it's probably like a single piston Brembo like the Nightster. All the hand controls are very similar to the Nightster. The gauge is very similar to the Nightster, but it rides nothing like the Nightster, which, I don't know. The Nightster has the power too, but not like this. The way it puts it down and gives you the power is, I think, what everybody trips out on, because it's right off the bottom, it gets you to the speed that you want, and then it holds you there nice, but I don't think it would carry the speed, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have the horsepower to like carry you through, but it'll get you there. It'll get you there in a second. I keep wanting to grab a clutch and shift down, but there's no clutch lever, there's no shifter. This thing's nuts. Damn. I want to see if it'll do a roller, but I don't really have the traction control off. Damn! It's honestly terrifying. Jesus Christ. 50-mile-an-hour power wheelie. See if we can turn traction control off. Oh my God, yes, dude. Say what you want about electric vehicles, I get it, whatever, combustion is king, yeah, hell yeah, but this is impressive. This is a very impressive motorcycle.
Final thoughts? But you go first, Trent. Final. What do you think? I mean, these aren't the final thoughts. These are the beginning thoughts.
The beginning, final, after the ride, first ride.
After the ride. So there's going to be a lot more to come with this because I turned on some weird lights.
You just flicked something up.
How did I make those go away?
I don't know.
Ambiance lights. There's going to be a lot more to come. We're going to do a bunch of challenges with this. We're going to put it through a bunch of tests. I think I'm going to ride it back and forth to work for a while because it's free and I ain't gotta pay for gas or do shit. My wife pays the electric bill, so who cares about charging it at home?
Yeah, charge it at home and see how long it takes for her to be like, what the is going on?
I wonder how, I do want to know like what it would do to raise the electric bill. But we'll do a bunch of stuff with this. We're gonna have it for a while. Like I said, this is just kind of, Tommy just sent us this to force it upon us. And
I'm impressed.
I enjoyed the shit out of riding it today. I am going to say it. I am impressed how powerful it is, how fun it is, like the quiet, no motor sound is what bothers me the most, but the riding it, I think is what I enjoyed the most because it felt like I was on a f***ing Star Wars speeder bike.
Yeah. When I left lunch and I was gonna say gas it, but you know,
what would you say?
Throttled it.
Oh, there's gonna be some new lingo that we're not gonna want to speak for this at all.
No. Gave her some throttle and got down the road, right?
Is this the electric tire platform?
The electric tire platform. Yeah. Leaving lunch, getting onto it, and like it accelerating and taking off, I got like nauseous because like I didn't have the sense of a motor pushing me or like anything under me. You know what I mean? So
there's no shake.
There's no sense of anything under you, and you're just all of a sudden you're going 90.
It's like you're on a missile.
Yeah. It was like too fast for me. I got like a little woozy.
Like if I was a metahuman and I could have, like I could fly real fast.
Yeah.
I feel like I had Superman flying powers. I feel like you're flying through the air. It's so balanced, and I think the most impressive part was did I turn it on? Why is it doing this? Sorry. Most impressive part was the braking. I pulled up to the spot we were going for lunch at about 90 miles an hour and didn't notice that was the spot we were going to lunch. And I went from like 90 to nothing in like 10 feet. I just applied a little bit of brake and hopped up on the front, and it felt like it was going to throw me over the handlebars, but it gripped and held the road, and it applies an engine brake. Like, so when you start to brake, it breaks down with the motor and kind of almost takes over and like...
You feel the whole bike squat.
Yeah, it just goes and just grabs the road. I felt like I could brake as hard as I wanted to, and nothing was going to happen, but I was going to stop.
And you were going to stop.
Yeah,
you were
just... Oh my God.
Yeah.
I never experienced anything I have not experienced that on any other motorcycle I've ridden. The Pan America braking is unbelievable, but it still has like your standard motorcycle kind of dive, and like this feels like it almost sucks down to the road. Like,
the seating position is real sport bike like. This is definitely like a sport bike style motorcycle. Your
like
feet are behind you and you're like over, like a naked, like a Duke or like an FTR.
An FTR, it reminds me a lot of the FTR stance. Hits a lot like it. I think it handles, I don't think anything is gonna out-handle this though.
No, it handles very well. Like it's not top heavy, it's not twitchy, it's planted and it acts right.
So think of when you got a crank spinning at 6,000, 3,000, 10,000, whatever RPMs you're running at, it's still spinning at a shitload of RPMs, and it's heavy, and it's steel. You now have this gyro of shit spinning and making all this movement and forward motion and all this shit going on that's moving your bike in various places, whether you know it or not. But now that you just have this thing, it's just I don't know what the fuck that thing is. It's just a block of shit that turns one shaft down there. And that shaft makes you move, and that's it. There's nothing affecting your balance whatsoever. It's like being on a bicycle that shoots like a rocket.
Yeah, dude, the sensory feeling of it is weird.
Super weird.
Really weird.
If you haven't been riding motorcycles your whole life like us, you probably would just get on this and it would just feel like a fun, fast bike. It wouldn't be so weird, and we wouldn't be talking all this weird shit like we are. The fact when you come from motors and gas and clutch and shit, every time I get on it,
Harley-Davidson's nonetheless.
Yes. Every time I get on it, I go like this. I go.
Yeah.
What the? There's no gear shifter. It's so weird to have. It's got 197 foot-pounds of torque at any speed. At 50 miles an hour, it'll crank a wheelie. At 90 miles an hour, I feel confident it will crank a wheelie.
Oh yeah, if you're going 80, you're like cruising 80 and you let off and get back in it, it's like you just popped the clutch in first gear. You pop, and you're back up to whatever.
There's no less hit at any speed.
The hit is
does
there
not
no matter
matter.
What.
It's I don't know how the fuck that works, because there's no gears or gearing or. Far out of my world. If I ever had to work on this thing, I'd be forked. That's for sure. But that
I don't think there is working on it, but
probably not. What do you do? Get a soldering iron out?
Replace the battery, probably.
Heat shrink some shit or something?
Yeah.
Replace the battery. Replace the bike.
One of them, like the electrical cable tie, like the top hat with like the
bread.
Comb electrical.
It's like on the bread and shit.
Yeah, like that thing. Tie it.
Zip tie.
Wire
duct
tie.
tape. Really, honestly, all you got to keep in your tool roll is a big old thing of electrical tape, and everything will be fine. Electrical tape, some tire plugs, you go cross country. A couple extension cords.
Don't forget the charger.
Just wrap like 7 extension cords around your waist. hit the road, brother. It's fun. I think they're cheap. They're probably around, I think around 10-ish.
This one's 12, 11,999.
We have a scrambler version that has 19s front and rear. It kind of looks a little more, it's got a little fairing, looks a little more dirt bikey kind of.
They all look sick.
That one looks really
Go check
sick.
out LiveWire's website and check out their lineup.
They do have a lot of dope stuff. LiveWire.com. We're going to try and get that 19-inch wheel set up for this one because we want to do some off-roading with it, because why not? Anyways, go check out our Patreon. For $5 you pledge on there, enters you in a chance to win some super dope stuff. I think right now we're giving away e-bikes. Other than that, we're giving away stuff all the time. And if you're a member, you get to watch these videos early on our YouTube membership, and KruesiOriginals.com has all your dope Harley-Davidson needs, American V-twin stuff. Probably not e-bike stuff, but who knows. Meh. Peace. This is the first Challenger. We wanted to start out with something impressive and something that I believe is going to be hard to beat. This is the Harley-Davidson Nightster.